I bet you wouldn't guess what's the #1 cause of deaths in America for people between the ages of 11 and 27. Car crashes are the #1 cause of deaths. People between the late ages of 11 and 27 are 4 times more likely to get into a car crash than any other age group. As shown in this graph, the discrepancy is tremendous. People between the ages of 16 and 19, as a survey found by the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety, found like 51.4% admitted that they text while driving, while people between the ages of 65 and 74 found that 1.1% admitted to driving. Many of you were once teenagers or young adults and were learning to drive, and now many of you are driving. The reason why this generation, the numbers are so high for texting and driving is because it's a generation of multitaskers. Many people have many things to do and not enough time to do it. This mixed in with a generation of people that want instant gratification, and instead of waiting on things, they want it now or want to do it now. So instead of waiting to reach their destination to text, they do it while driving. Allstate conducted a survey and found that 3,000 lives were lost and 400,000 were injured annually due to distracted driving. Many of you might say, well, did they know about it? Most people understand the consequences of texting and driving. Allstate conducted a survey and found that 85% of people driving thought that texting while driving was more dangerous than drunk driving. Yet 43% admitted to doing it. The National Highway for Traffic Safety Administration found that 43,510 fatalities were recorded in 2005. Now, due to the amount of research over the years, laws, and PSA advertisements, this number has been reduced to 32,000. The consequences when it comes to texting and driving can be put in fines. In Georgia, it is illegal to use your phone while driving. You will be fined 1 point on your driver's license and $150, which many of us don't have to spend. These numbers, the consequences isn't just put in money, but also the lives and deaths of people. When you text and drive, the probability of you getting into an accident increases, as shown in this graph, by twice or 3. This graph right here, it depicts the X seconds you're not looking at the road by the probability. And as shown, it only takes 2 to 3 seconds to triple the probability of you getting into a crash. Texting while driving laws have helped tremendously in America. They have reduced the fatalities by 3%. License to Save reports say GDL laws have saved 2,000 lives and over $13.6 billion in America. Texting while driving laws do help us in America, but it is not enough. We must take initiative in our community. We must let others know the dangers of texting while driving, many youths and many lives. In high school, we had an instance where one of the guys at our football school, at prom night, got into an accident. He survived, but he killed the passenger. He killed 2 passengers in his car. This way. Now, due to his choices, he lost all his football scholarships and is now still in jail for involuntary manslaughter. during instances like prom, where your guard is down and you think you're invincible, you don't think about the consequences, such as texting and driving. It can just show you how everything can be taken away from you by just your bad choices. So next time, when you think of texting and driving, think not just about saving time, because texting and driving, it does save time multitasking, but the consequences are also tremendous. Thank you.